Next up, we have Calm Craggy Area Remix, or PSMD, Calm Craggy Area Remix by Onefin. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, if we somehow hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube before Christmas 2025, which is an actual possibility, it blows my mind. Thank you again, everybody. I will take a single fan fiction of the choice of the community. One fan fiction that y'all want. You'll figure out what you want. I will take that fan fiction, and I will fully produce, record, and voice act an audiobook for it. This has to be achieved through legitimate and honest means only. No account duping, no botting, no following, buying, nothing like that. No rat behavior. Go share the videos, go share the streams with your friends, with your families, with your family's friends, with your friends' families. Those are two distinct concepts, by the way. Bring them over. Bring me more artists to collaborate with. Do not harass anyone. Do not spam anyone, right? No rat behavior. And use the hype function on YouTube. I don't know how it works, but we have a group on the Discord that does, so go to the Discord and go coordinate with them. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you're a paid member on YouTube, regardless of the tier that you're in, you get access to the content for the week on Saturdays, at least for the LFAs. So become a member today. I drank water. That was like a reverse burp. That was awful. All right, disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time listening to this, so I will be pausing a lot and I will be speaking a lot, as I will be pointing things out and explaining things as I hear them or as I realize them. Number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take. I already stumbled upon my words. I already interrupted myself. I will do it again. Whatever happens, happens. With that said, let's do this. PSMD, Calm Craggy Area Remix. Let's go. Infinity Remix. Nico, welcome to today. How you doing? How are you? Okay, so we come in with our initial motif in the melody. Motif being the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. We also bring in some very, very nice and chill drums. We have a very, very lovely sound design. And yes, you did, Nico. Yes, you did. Welcome to today, by the way. How are you? And welcome to today, person from Taiwan. I can't read, so... All right, so yes, we're bringing this, and we're also having the chords. It's very chill. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, we have the other synth doing the chords in a very... Oh, it sounds like almost like space. I got it, space. Okay, so now we bring another synth, a little bit higher, sounds more like chimes, repeating the motif, almost one-to-one, while the instrument that just did the motif is playing now arpeggios. Arpeggios being when you play a chord one note at a time, you can hear them going upwards. Depending on how this goes, this could be a canon. So... the concept of canon, right? In music, there is a thing called a canon. No, it's not where you shoot things from. That's with two N's. Canon with a single N is the concept of a musical idea that repeats itself, layers upon itself, and as you repeat it, it becomes a more complex composition. The most obvious and the easiest one to remember is row, row, row your boat. You know, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. If you take 4 people for that, you can actually do the whole canon, because this is a canon at the unison, which means you get the first person to start singing. When the first person starts singing gently down the stream, the second person starts singing from the top. When the second person starts gently down the stream, the third person starts from the top. When the third person starts gently down the stream, the fourth person starts. And you just keep repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. And you create this really cool 4-layer, 4-part canon that is just very, very beautiful. And we might have something like that going on over here. Let's see if I'm right. The drums are very nice too. Oh. Change of chords. Variation of the motif now, high up. And off the ramp we go. Off the ramp being a colloquial term that I use. Colloquial, by that I mean there's no academic official term for this, or at least I'm not using it for the sake of simplicity. Off the ramp is what I call a transition. It can be as short as a couple of beats. It can be as long as an entire section. And the point of it is to make your listener feel suspended up in the air, the mercy of inertia, kind of like going off a ramp. How do you do that? Remove the drums. Maybe the bass as well, which is what is going on over here. Right now, we're doing a development on the initial motif, and there is go. Is a musical review. We are doing so this is called a layman-friendly analysis. I'm analyzing this music piece as we are hearing it. So we do the react format. This is the React format by all intents and purposes, but I'm going section by section and I'm trying to explain to the best of my ability what is going on here for people who are not musicians. Or that's the overall idea of this show. I think this is the first time I've actually said this on video. How many have we done? How many of these have we done? How many LFAs are we in right now? How many LFAs do we have right now? This week we surpassed 400. This is our 405th LFA. This is LFA number 405. Oh my god. How did we miss number 400? Oh no, I have to pay more attention to what I'm doing. So yes, yeah, for the first time in 405 LFAs, I actually explain what we do. Oh my god. Happy 405th LFA, everybody. Oh my god, we're already 405 LFAs in. That's insane. That is absolutely insane, dude. Let's see where this goes anyway. Funny Fox, welcome today. Yeah, insane. Variation of the motif is a little bit slower. The drums are a little bit slower as well. We're introducing the drums again. Repeating this. Yeah, let's not forget LFA number 500, yeah. We're slowly speeding up. Nice. Cadence and... oh, hell yeah. Okay, so now we are bringing a variation of this new motif. This is called reduction. Reduction is when you take a motif, or any musical idea for that matter, and you speed it up so that it takes less time to happen. So now we have a reduced version of the motif that we've just got, and we changed the drums. The drums went from one feeling to another. You can completely feel the change. I have to bring it up. So if you want to listen to an example of another feeling like this, just listen to the intro of The Mirror by Dream Theater. The Mirror by Dream Theater, the first minute, the guitar is doing the exact same thing. Chon, 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 chon. For a full minute straight. The drums, the synths, the keyboard, the bass, they all change around it. And there are times when it's genuinely difficult to tell that they are still doing the same thing. That the guitar is still doing the same thing. And now to a less obvious extent, we got this, but we still got this entire feel change. We sped up the part a little bit. Now we have this sped up, but we changed the feeling of the drums. This is insane. So yes. Oh, hell yeah, Funny Fox. Hell yeah. Nice. And I think we're side-chaining the back of this. So, I'm going to bed. Yeah, go to sleep. Yes, go to sleep and do not compromise your sleep to watch these videos. Have a good night. Hopefully you subscribe, because these will go up in the channel individually. So, I think we're side-chaining the backing. The accompaniment. The accompaniment is what you call everything that is not taking the spotlight, right? And sidechaining is whenever the bass drum hits, everything else, or whatever is sidechained, gets their volume turned down and then back up. I think we're getting that while we are still getting that second synth giving us those arpeggios. So conceptually, in principle, we're still doing the same thing as we did in the beginning. We're just doing this with a slight variation of the first time. This is really cool. Let's see where it goes. Off the ramp again. We bring in a piano with a new version of the motif. Nice. Yep, we're repeating it. This is a theme and variations. Oh my god, this is a theme and variations. Okay, so when it comes to music, instrumental music, you have something called form. And form is just a structure of the music that you're using. Structure. And in this case, we are using one of the more rare types of structure, which is theme and variations. The reason why theme and variations is a little bit complicated is because you're trying to do the exact same thing over and over, but different every time. The Upgrader, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mosh Pit. Welcome today. How you doing? If you want to hear the most emblematic theme and variations of all time, vous dirai, je maman, the rendition of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. This one, you might not know it by name, but everyone knows this piece. Bum 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 bum. So yeah, I would dire maman. We have that. The first variation is just going through the entirety of it, and then Mozart starts making variations upon that, where in essence it's still the same thing, but each repetition is different. And that is precisely what we're doing here in this piece, which is a very interesting take on this, because every version of this is a slightly modified version of the motif with a new version of the drums. We're changing everything, but we are still doing mostly the same thing. So, someone just reminded me that Finland does not exist. Neither does Norway or Australia. That is very true. That is very true. And the tragic thing is that those countries don't exist, but unfortunately France and Quebec still do. So... Anyway, this way of infinity track is they usually use a lot of different sections, works really nice. And in this case, these are all the same. Like, conceptually, these are all the same so far. We're doing different variations. And yes, the ABC song, which, by the way, it's going to be the ABC song or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And when you have that, that is called contrafactum. Contrafactum is what happens when you take an existing melody or existing song and you change the lyrics for it. So you have probably heard songs where you like, wait, wasn't this melody in another song? Chances are yes, and they engaged in contrafactum to change the lyrics. So now you know. Quebec at least gave us poutine as no excuse. Yeah, now we're doing side chains. We remove the arpeggios. No, there's the arpeggios. The arpeggios are back. They're just a little bit further in the back. Oh, no. Introducing the new motif. New motif introduced by going off the ramp. So every time we're going off the ramp, we're introducing a new version of the motif. What's poutine? It's some food. I've never had it, so I don't know what it is. All right, let's see. Okay, so we switch things around. Now we have this more ominous section, which sounds to be inverted audio tracks. New version of the motif. And what are we doing right now? We are engaging in more ominous, more complex chords, and we're just having the chords playing along with the melody. This is a fairly common practice during the Romantic period of music. Like, you will see composers like Debussy, like Rachmaninoff and Schubert and Schumann, all of these doing this kind of thing where they just introduce a buttload of chords during their melody. So it's a very, very good... it just goes to show that Onefin knows what he's doing. So, yeah, it's very fascinating. And we're going up for this more eccentric, ominous way of the chords sounding. So let's see where this goes. We're making it sound weird and almost spooky. Nismo Pavarotti. Off the ramp we go again, and... new version of the motif. The variations are very minimal, but we're changing a little bit more of every motif. And we're now bringing it onto a new instrument. Sounds like some sort of flute synth. We still have those arpeggios going. There we go. I think we've used this one before. I think we've... yeah, this is recapitulation. This is recapitulating one of the earlier ones. The arpeggios are slightly sidechained? No, they just have another effect. It's not sidechaining. We're now bringing focus to the arpeggios. Nice. Reduced version of the motif. We're speeding things up. We're increasing the tempo. This reminds me of the Super Mario 64, the infinite escalator. It's a similar concept. It's a similar concept of this kind of infinite escalation. Really, really cool. I can't help it. I'm gonna have to go back a couple of seconds because it sounds like we're gonna go for a drop. But yeah, no. If you ever played Super Mario 64 and you are trying to go up the escalator to the final section against Bowser, yeah, that escalator, if you don't meet the requirements, you can go into the door. But then the stairs just keep on going infinitely and you get this style of music. It reminded me of it, yeah. Let's see where this goes. New version of the motif. More lively drums. We still have the arpeggios going on. We still have those arpeggios going. That's... oh yeah, great, you get 5 points every 5 minutes. To check how many points you have, because don't mix up the points from the Twitch chat with Botrix points. Those are two separate. So to check how many points you have, type exclamation point points. Because yeah, we use Botrix. Yeah, we use Botrix because it's cross-platform. Anyway, let me go back a couple of seconds because I missed this one. New version of the motif. Nice. Nice, Jeppy. Nice. Slow down a little bit more of the version, and we slow down the drums. I like it. So now we are, this variation, we are having the chords playing only when the melody plays. Then we are doing a bit of a break where the drums are doing, where we just let the drums do their thing. This is brilliant, dude. This is so well made. This is so well made. Each variation has something very unique to it, one way or another. We had one that was a partial recapitulation that it changed a little bit, and there you go. It would be more impressive that what wasn't rigged. Well, I don't know how it works either, so there you go. Look, gambling and randomness and raffles and bingo and everything is always rigged in favor of the winner, and it is rigged by destiny and God. All right, let's see where this goes. Let's see. Piano again. More distant piano doing another variation. This very lovely romantic sounding piano. 3 layers of piano we have. So yeah, we have 3 versions of the piano. This is another variation. This is still another variation. So as an outro, we're doing another variation where we have 3 layers of piano. We have one giving us those chords in the bottom, one doing the arpeggios, and one doing the motif higher up. 3-part piano, a 3-hand piano. God bless digital music. Let's see where this goes. So we're doing this to, yeah, epilogue, outro. We've already done everything. Okay, for a second I thought that was when it's gonna end. But no, we do one last run, and... romantic type of ending. It's kind of unresolved, kind of is. Like, the harmony technically resolved, I think. But it still ends with this, like, very tense sound. What a beautiful... what an insanely good set of theme and variations that was. That was impressive. That was impressive. There you go. That was PSMD Calm Craggy Area Remix. I think Infinity is the name of the thing. I don't know. By Onefin. Once again, everybody, this has been the Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So, if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, if we somehow hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube before Christmas 2025, which is an actual possibility, by the way, it blows my mind every single time that I say this, yes, if we somehow hit that milestone before Christmas, I will take a single fan fiction of the choice of the community, whatever y'all want, and I will fully produce, record, and voice act an audiobook for it. We have to achieve this through legitimate and honest means only. No account duping, no botting, no buying followers, nothing like that. No rat behavior. Go share the videos, go share the streams with your friends, with your families, with your family's friends, with your friends' families. Those are two very distinct concepts, by the way. That kind of thing. And, yeah, bring me more artists to collaborate with. Do not harass anyone. Do not spam anyone. Be cool, no rat behavior. Also use the hype function on YouTube. I don't know how it works, but we have a group on the Discord that does. Link down below. Go check them out. Go coordinate with them. Members get early access to the content if you are a paid member on YouTube. So I schedule the videos on Saturdays for the week. And if you're a paid member on YouTube, regardless of the tier that you're in, you get access to the videos for the week, at least for the LFAs. So become a member today. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3.5 seconds, link down below for the full song. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, go to the Discord. Jesus Christ. Complete brained moment, because I just realized I did not bring up the town of I did not bring the town. There we go. So, let me do that again, right? So, if you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3.5 seconds, I will be linking it in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, go to the Discord. Link down below. Go to the LFA requests channel. Follow the instructions on the pinned message. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you're not in Europe, no worries. We have the full up-to-date streaming schedule showing in your local time zone in both Discord and Twitch. So, if you live in Hyderabad, India, and you're like, but what time is 6 p.m. in Hungary? I don't live there. No worries. Just go to the Discord or the Twitch. They both have the streaming schedule showing in your local time zone. And follow the gaming channel. We have a gaming channel because, of course, we have a gaming channel. I'm on YouTube. What else could I possibly have? Games are Basterd. That's where I put the recordings of the video game after shows when they happen. Link down below. So, yes, they get streamed on live here. The games, and then the recordings go on the channel. So Games Are Basterd, link down below, or just search on YouTube. Same username as James Are Basterd, just swap the J for a G, and you got it. And yeah, there you go. Onefin. What a fantastic piece that was. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. But yeah, let's move on.